Hi guys, so yeah, just a little bit about city of Flores and Tikal Mayan ruins here in Guatemala. So if you saw those videos from Flores and Tikal, I didn't really talk too much, and I didn't really give much information. It was more just basically a small compilation of videos. So yeah, I just thought I might talk about it a little bit. So city of Flores is it's quite close to Belize border. It takes like 1 hour, I think. Took 1 hour to get here, and it costed 40 Belize quetzales to get here. The Flores city itself, Flores, is very beautiful. Well, at least the island that's located in the lake. The rest of the city we haven't really explored. There's really nothing to see there. But yeah, the island itself is really beautiful. It actually reminds me like some kind of, I don't know, small city from Italy or something like that. Looks really beautiful, and the video really doesn't show the real beauty of the Flores city. Yeah, so, but it's quite expensive in comparison, let's say, for Guatemala. I found Mexico to be much cheaper. Hostels, half the price. Almost all the hostels I stayed were half the price, and food was cheaper as well. So yeah, one thing I noticed here in Flores also, it's cheaper actually to drink a beer in a bar than buy it in a shop, because the prices in shop here are ridiculous. And yeah, they're just using it because it's a small island, you know, and all the tourists are concentrated here, so why not bump prices? Yeah, but the city itself is really beautiful, and you definitely should come and see it. And then yeah, Tikal. Tikal is it's like 1.5 hour drive from city of Flores, and it's a Mayan city, abandoned Mayan city in the jungle. It's quite cool. Me myself, and my friend, the one I'm traveling with, we were there at 6 in the morning at opening time, and I really would recommend it because there's way less people there, so you'll be able to take those pictures, you know, without people standing in front of pyramids. Yeah, and just it's also not so hot, so definitely would recommend to go in the morning. So we left Flores at half 4 in the morning, and we were there at 6. The entrance to Tikal costs 150 quetzales, and you need to have ID with you to buy a ticket. So yeah, don't forget about that. And to get there to Tikal, we paid 55 quetzales, though usually they ask 80. But we got lucky with this cool guy, and he sold us the tickets for 55 because we also bought tickets from him to Antigua. He also gave discount for that, and we also used the same service to get from Belize border to the city. So he said, all right, I'll give you a discount. So you can have guided or non-guided tours in Tikal. So basically non-guided is 55, yeah, and guided would be, in our case, 75, 80 quetzales, but normally it's around 120, 130 quetzales with the guide. So that's really up to you. But yeah, well, we did without. Tikal itself is really huge. It's really big. We were there for 6 hours. And in these 6 hours, we actually didn't see every single ruin even. We left the small ones out because, well, the big ones were the most important, obviously, to see. So we did that, and yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, especially Temple 4. That's the one you climb up, and you can see the other ruins, like tops of all the other pyramids coming out from jungle, and just jungle. You see jungle all around you. Loads of jungle. So yeah, really cool, and really would recommend it. It's worth to spend those 150 quetzales plus the road, obviously. Yeah, and it's quite old. There's the oldest buildings there are like 350 BC. So that's like almost 2,500 years, right? But there's also like 770 AD. So the range is quite large. But yeah, it's a really old and beautiful site. The fun part is actually that all the ruins haven't been excavated. You can walk through the jungle basically and see these huge mountains and some stones like showing a bit, you know. Basically those all are ruins still under this jungle. Basically jungle grew over them and they're still there hidden and they're not excavated. So yeah, it's really huge, it's really massive, and you definitely should go and check it out. Yeah, take a mosquito spray and good shoes. Don't go in flip-flops because it's quite slippery there. Otherwise, you're gonna have amazing time. Oh, and take a food with you. If you go there, take some food with you, because the restaurants there, maybe if you go in the afternoon, it's a different story, but in the morning you'll be able to buy this like ham and cheese sandwich, really tiny one for 25 quetzales, so it's really robbery. So just better take some food with you, you know, some fruits or make sandwiches or something like that, and you'll be just fine. Yeah, so I think that's all about Tikal, about Flores. Yeah, now next stop is Antigua, the volcano, and we will see how it's gonna go. It's quite a long journey, so it's like we leave at 8 in the evening and arrive at like 7 in the morning in Antigua, so do the math, it's like 12 hours or something. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. Tickets cost 230 quetzales, which he gave us for discount. We were googling and usually people pay like 350, so I think we got a really good deal. It's quite expensive though, for my budget at least. Obviously because my budget is so tiny, but you know, you visit these places once, probably in a lifetime. Maybe I'll come back in the future, but who knows. But for now, so you have to see these things, you know. Yeah, so I think that's all really for Flores and Tikal.